up, Flo?
What's going on? I can hear you guys now. I see everybody joining in. What's going on? What's going on? Happy Sunday. How are you, Rich?
Yeah, happy Sunday.
Nice. That's what I love to see, man. I hope everybody's been enjoying their Sunday. Got some people connecting to the audio. Let's see who we got. Shout out to Alex. What's up, Alex? Richard, Rich, what's going on, brother? Jaybird Painting. Jay, what's up? My guy, MF. Who's ready for MF, man? We're working from, got a nice view out here. All right, so let me see who else. We got a good amount of people on today, and first of all, we want to say thank you. You know, this isn't boot camp. Boot camp isn't what it is without you guys being a part of these webinars and taking advantage of them. And we appreciate every single one of you guys. And we want to talk about like his social media strategy, because I know a lot of people always ask questions about like getting leads, marketing, content strategy. You know, he's just been implementing everything since we started these bootcamp webinars. So if I have a couple questions, kind of do like a little podcast interview. He's been getting success on social media. We're super proud of him. You know, we're super happy to see people actually winning in our bootcamp group, and we love hearing success stories. And this is what proven to you guys, that if you guys just follow and implement the information that we give you, this stuff works. And it's been working for not just me, but also my clients. It's been working for Walter and his business. And I got some really good questions for MF. You know, I got on the phone with him early, and I was like, "Yo, you're up, brother. I know you got some secret sauce to give to everybody tonight," and he was up for it. So
no, you're good, man. Do you guys hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. But I want to just appreciate you and just tell you again, man, thank you for doing this, because it just shows that when you do implement everything that we're doing here, you're living proof of it's working. For those who don't know you, if you could just give a quick introduction, probably like less than 2-3 minutes, of who you are and how long you've been in business.
Yeah, sure, man. So yeah, I'm Matt. Owner of MF Paint. I've been, I'm 27 years old. Just kind of want to put that out there. I've been in business officially for I had a business before, but it was a weekend thing, and now officially about 1 year and 2 months. Pretty new to the business aspect of things, but I grew up around construction, man. My dad's a GC. I had a lot of experience in a lot of different remodeling aspects as a kid. You know, life kind of brought me down to an interesting spot, and I cleaned my life up. That's how I got started. Was mostly my father. He taught me the main basics of the trade, remodeling, sheetrock, taping, kitchens, bathrooms, additions, and I actually, in the house I'm sitting in right now, did my whole house with my father right before I started this business, and it gave me the gumption to go do it myself. When I came into this boot camp and stuff, I took direction, and taking in information and processing it and utilizing it in my life, the day to day, when it comes to business, painting, and everything.
Nah, that's great, man. You have an amazing story, and I think it's all important, and it's all it's your story. And I always tell everybody to share your story on social media, because when people can really get to know this version of you, or what it took to become who you are today, it's a personal connection that people connect to, and they respect it. I have some good, interesting questions for you, brother. So I am gonna just fire them away, and let's just see how it goes. But what we're talking about today is social media, right? Because again, what I said before is that we want to be able to use social media to be able to get leads and acquire customers. Before all of this, what was your initial perception of like social media marketing, and how has it changed now?
Like I said, I'm 27, and social media was like my, when I was a teenager, it all came out, and I never really realized the potential of it, utilizing it for business purposes, and I literally was against it. Like 7-8 months ago, I was like, I had an account, but I didn't think it was, worth my time. And I didn't have the connection, or I couldn't make the connection. Like, how are these people doing this? Why are they doing this? And, obviously that my perspective has completely changed, but, yeah, I did. At first I was like, does this really work? Is this really worth my time?
Can you share like a specific moment or a post when you realized the impact of a well executed content?
When the first one, when you called me, you're like, that one that got to like 300K, it was like, I was just doing this deck and I used this tool so many times, and I just showed how to use it. And it was something, that got a lot of traction. I still have, people commenting to this day on that post. And it's like, that one really made it seem like, okay, this can go somewhere, and like, I remember you saying the consistency, when you start putting consistency out there, and like, you'll realize what works and what doesn't work. And I realized, like, explaining something that maybe is so simple to me isn't so simple to these people, or, the whole, at first it was just regular painting videos, cutting in, rolling and stuff. But there's so much more to it,
Yeah.
And that was definitely the first post I realized that for sure.
And I think this is where people have to understand that just because it's something that you already know, it doesn't mean that everybody else knows it. It doesn't matter how simple it is or what it is that you think you shouldn't share. It's still valuable to just that one person. And all it takes is just that one person to continue to just share it, and then it just goes crazy. Because if you guys go look at that video, it's about 300,000. You just need a few to land on a certain amount of people to be able to gain some leads. MF, my next question for you is, how did you overcome the fear of putting yourself and your business out there on social media?
Yeah, that was totally, that was you guys for sure. I went to see Nick Slavic, who's part of the PCA. He did an event in Massachusetts. I drove out there, and there was a guy named Christian Manhard. Everybody knows maybe Moose Painting. And he's been a huge, I always was like, this guy's a god, when it comes in. And I shook his hand and we talked for like 5 minutes, and he's just like, in his presentation, he talked about social media marketing and how, why wouldn't I, as a business owner, person who's just starting out, young kid, put my face out there, and this is my livelihood. When it came down to it, it's like, everyone probably on here, same thing, right? You're paying the bills, you're feeding your family. Why wouldn't I want to put my face on something that I love to do? And also, like, it's so important when it comes to just, making money and finding customers. Is like, they know what I look like. I remember you guys saying with Walter's videos, it's like you get so many leads, and the leads are locked in because they seem like they already know you, And when I started hearing that stuff, I was like, the fear just went away, and I started doing it, and like, it became easier, that's for sure.
When you realize that you're doing this to put food on the table, it's a different type of like, I gotta grind this out. And I think from that perspective, it is like, I have to show up, because if I don't show up, who knows if skipping a day of posting content I could have met my next customer today, and just because I was tired, or I couldn't give myself 30 seconds, because it's not even like you're putting 30 seconds to go sit down. It's 30 seconds still building your business.
Sorry.
How do you balance, like, with being busy, being the business owner, being at work, doing working and everything? How do you balance promoting your services on social media and providing the value to your audience and your content?